I am always looking for the silver lining in things. And today's topic, I wanted to talk just a little bit about the dark side of entrepreneurship. And I know that there are not a lot of people that cover this topic, but I found this topic to be quite personal to me. And so I'm sharing how I kind of see the silver lining in the dark side of entrepreneurship. So if any of you have even read my intro, you'll notice that I have in there that I am a two-time recovering business owner. And I say that with all the love in my heart because I started my entrepreneurial journey, back in 2012, really. But it initially started as a freelance professional. And for those of you that kind of know my story, you know that I am a proposal writer, grant writer. And so I took a skill set that I have and I was able to successfully monetize it and then blow it up into an actual freewheeling business, right? And so I, continue to love the work that I do, but there are, downsides to this whole entrepreneurship game. And so today that's what I'm talking about. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I want to say hello. I am Tammy. For those that are not new, welcome back. But I am a two-time recovering small business owner who loves all the things entrepreneurship and freelancing. And so that's what this channel is dedicated to. And so I wanted to talk to you about what that two-time recovering entrepreneur actually means. So I will start with just a little bit of the beginning. Started as a freelance, built it into a whole business, and business was doing really well. And we grew to 10 proposal professionals, grant writers. And, I thought that I found it, I was doing it, it was going to, make me happy and just all the things. And I slowly began to realize and question whether or not I actually wanted it. It is a lot. It's a lot when you start as a freelance professional and then you grow and you scale into a business, because now there are other things that you also have to make sure that you are in alignment with, right? So, obviously growing your business is top priority, right? Because now you have yourself plus 9 other people that are working for the business. And so making sure that you've got reliable sales that are coming through the door, I think that's the first thing. Also, leadership and development, client management. There's all these other skill sets that you need to build and grow with. And at the time, I thought I was doing a really good job with all of those things. That business took off, and it took off so well that, in fact, I started a whole new venture. And this venture was I actually created a local coworking community in my immediate area. And it was a way to support local entrepreneurs and small business owners in my community, because I love the fact of people getting together and strengthening each other. And that brings me so much joy because I love giving information and I love helping other small business owners and entrepreneurs. And I think that was one reason why I got into proposal writing in the first place, right? So all of this is kind of connected. Like, even though they're very different services, I think at the end of it, it was all built on the premise of helping small businesses and helping entrepreneurs make their journeys a little bit easier, right? With community-led and community-supported events. And so we would do events on how to grow your business or how to create a website or how to create your brand and all of those kinds of things. And although I never did those trainings directly, I would always work with other community-based organizations, right? And local small businesses, brand building organizations that would come in and they would teach these classes. And I absolutely loved it. And I continued to pour into small businesses and entrepreneurs over the years. And that co-working business went on successfully for 8 years. And in December of 2024, we actually closed our doors. And that was difficult. And it was nothing with the business model, nothing with the community, anything like that. I think it had just run its course, right? And so that was one thing that I began to wind down before 2025. And I've also begun to slowly but surely kind of wind down the proposal business as well, because I wanted to make sure that what I'm doing, that I still felt the love and the passion for it. Right. And frankly, I was getting tired. It was just a lot of work, a lot of deadlines, managing a ton. We were managing a ton of clients and a ton of client requests. And like I said, we had built our business on referrals and we didn't have an issue with maintaining business. And those are the things that I absolutely loved. But I began to really wonder if this was something that, continued to speak to my soul and to continue to speak to me as an entrepreneur and as a creator. And did I really want to continue that mode of business, right? Not that I want to get out of entrepreneurship, because that's my jam. I will say that's my jam. That's what keeps me alive. That is my passion. It's the thing that I love. As you can see, I get real animated about it. So I will never stop being a creator. I will never stop being an entrepreneur, because those are things that I absolutely love. But I needed to get clear on the things that continue to move me. And I wanted to move myself into a different era, right? And so that was the reason for starting this YouTube channel, is to be able to connect with people like you who are watching this. And so I needed to get a little bit more clarity around what I wanted to do in the next phase and chapter of my life. And so that is what this YouTube channel actually is all about. It's continuing to get clarity while I make the pivots that are necessary in business. But I would also say that you definitely need to be clear on why you're in business and what is moving you, right? What moves the needle? What makes you get up in the morning and absolutely love what you do? And I know, like I said, 2025 has been that for me, and really trying to figure out how I want to show up as an entrepreneur in this cycle of my life. I also know that it was time for me to take a step back and just be. And I know that I've talked about this, but I think sometimes we get so wrapped up in what we want to be doing and where we want to go and the goals that we want to achieve and the money that we want to make. And I still have all those things. I really do. But I also, again, it's all about clarity for me and how I'm moving. And I like to move with intention in my life. And so sometimes in moving with intention, I need to take a step back and take a step away. That helps me reorient and strategize my next move. And that's one of the things that I've been doing. I'm not going to stop doing this entrepreneurship thing. I'm not. But I wanted to, again, pivot in how I was doing things. And so taking a step back for me has been a really good move. I also needed some clarity on what kind of entrepreneur I wanted to be, right? I have been servicing clients and talking to clients and doing all of that. And is that something that still moves me? Is that something that I still want to do? Or maybe I want to do it, but maybe I want to deliver it in a different way. And that has been part of my new journey as an entrepreneur. And I will say it has helped me get really clear on my new offering. And with that, my new offering has been in really trying to productize my knowledge, right? Because I have a lot of it. So thinking about how I can productize my knowledge, how I can still be in connection and in community with people in and all around me, because that is something that I absolutely love and that I get energy from. And how can I do it in a way where I'm leveraging my time and my reach? And also, how can I do it in a way that's recurring? And for me, that has shown up in a way of me providing an online community and hub. And so that has been my newest baby. And I am so stoked about it. I am so excited about it. I have actually created an online community for those that are proposal writers and those that want to become aspiring proposal writers. And I'm absolutely loving that journey. And I'm having an opportunity to connect with all kinds of people who love kind of work or who are interested in that kind of work. And if you're interested in learning about that community, I'll be more than happy to share that. If you're interested, just go ahead and plot me something down in the comments, and I'd be more than happy to give you the name of the community. But yeah, I am evolving even in my own entrepreneurial journey. And so I'm absolutely loving it. And YouTube is a part of that. And thank you so much for tuning in to my channel to hear about my musings of all my evolution, right? Because I'm always evolving. So there are, like I said, always going to be upsides, obviously, to entrepreneurship, but there are definitely some downsides and some dark sides and some things that you need to really think about and get crystal clear on. And you know what? We are all still learning. This is all part of a journey, and we all just need to enjoy that journey. So that is all I have to share for today. And if you love this kind of content, you love this channel, please like, comment, subscribe. And like I always say, that we only have one life. I was about to say we have more than one life. We only have one life. So why not just make it a double?